Hello, this is Kathleen Littleton. I'm bringing you into my shop, the Family Hearth General Store. It's been a while and wanted to catch up with you. Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to fill you in. I haven't been posting lately, but there's been a lot going on. I have a number of really great projects I've been working on. This is my stitching studio as well as our storefront ministry, the Family Hearth General Store. So first of all, let me just fill you in on a reproduction that I will hopefully be reproducing soon. It's another Tennessee sampler reproduction. It's called Martha Carr, 1834. All charted and just working on this beautiful border. This too will be a reproduction to benefit a foundation called the Franklin Heritage Foundation in Franklin, Tennessee. And I've been given authorized permission to reproduce that for that organization to raise funds, as I did for the Carter House and the Carnton House samplers for the Battle of Franklin Trust. So I've been plugging away at that one. Also, I like to diversify and not spend all my time doing my own reproductions, but I love other people's stitchings and their designs too. Currently, I'm working on two other projects. The first one being the ever popular Coming to America series, which so many of us are working on. I'm actually adapting mine a little bit to incorporate my own ancestors' information on when they came to America. So first of all, here is my current stitching on the beautiful Coming to America series by Brenda Gervais with my needle and thread. And you'll see my ship is a little bit different because I'm actually incorporating the ship that was stitched on from this sampler called The Women of the Mayflower in the Fine Lines edition back in spring of 2004. I just wanted to make it my own and personalize it a little bit, as we are free to do as stitchers ourselves. So I'm incorporating that ship, and I'm also going to incorporate some Irish motifs when I get to the part where I'm going to write about my own ancestry coming to America from Ireland. And I'm going to use some of the motifs from Erica Michael's beautiful design, Old Irish Blessings, and incorporate my ancestors' names and a little bit of history as well. So I'm excited about that project. And then, not to be bored, I'm working on a third project called Mabel Chook. Mabel Chook is a project that came out from Kimberly Young, a beautiful antique sampler. I was supposed to attend the workshop there at Sassy Jack's, and here is the beautiful sampler. I believe she's going to be releasing this to the public in maybe a month or two in time for Christmas. It has beautiful colors. And so far my progress has only been on the little doodle cloth, where we're incorporating a number of specialty stitches like the Bargello stitch, the Queen stitch, and Algerian eyes. And it's been a while since I've done some of these specialty stitches, though I was very blessed to have a mother who taught me at a very young age a whole gamut of lovely embroidery stitches. So it's coming back to me as I refresh my memory, and I look forward to remembering more and more how to incorporate some of those specialty stitches into my samplers. So 3 projects I'm working on, as I mentioned, and I do also have a new release. Let me just walk you down the old beautiful pine floor of my general store as we go back into my cross stitch corner here. My new release so far has just been a small one. Cross Stitch Antiques is my company name, and I recently released the chart for this sampler, and here is the picture of the chart. It's called Antique Stitcher Silhouette. It's now out in stores, and it's really meant for you to personalize with your own name and the fact that you're a stitcher. So you can use this for your guild or as a name tag or stitch it on a bag or make it into a small. And it's available out there at your favorite L&S. So this being my Stitcher's Corner, let me show you a few more things I have. I mentioned before the reproductions I've done for the Battle of Franklin Trust. Here we have the Catherine Morgan sampler and the Carter House sampler. Some releases from last year, Antique Pattern Album, Anne Wilkinson, 1834, Whenever I Take My Walks Abroad, Signs of Spring, Band of Roses, which was actually my first antique reproduction sampler. On this fair canvas, last year's new release, my own design, a family tribute sampler, antique sampler fragment. Some more of my older designs. These are my own originals. Number of baby samplers, birth samplers, wedding samplers, a family tree sampler. All of these you can find on my website at Cross Stitch Antiques. Here is the beautiful How Blessed the Maid, my own original design, which had the privilege of touring with the Embroideries Guild of America through the Needle's Eye exhibit from 2014 through 2017. And then the rest of my little cross stitch corner here, you can see I carry DMC, lots and lots of amazing charts from many of my favorite designers. Some samplers that I've stitched, which I'm selling the models for. And then to add some wonderful atmosphere to this old little shop, I was delighted to find some antique sewing cabinets at a really cheap price at a garage sale, believe it or not, here in my town just last week. I carry beautiful linens from Legacy Linen and Lakeside and Weeks Dye Works, also available on my website for my shop, which is www.familyhearthgeneralstore.com. And here you can see more of my stitching corner with silks and Weeks Dye Works threads, some of my antique reproduction models and the actual antiques, and another amazing antique sewing cabinet. So just a little glimpse of what I carry here at my shop, mostly offering to you in this video some of my information about my stitching and what I've been up to lately. I would like to actually start a series of tours, not only of my little shop here and what I do in terms of my stitching, but what I have at home. I would like to show you some more of my projects and my antique sampler reproductions that I've done over the years. And we are blessed to live in a 3-story antique-looking Victorian reproduction home. Built only 20 years ago, but it's on a block full of beautiful Victorian homes, and we're just filling it with beautiful antiques I would love to show you. So look for my next video, but in the meantime, may God bless you and hold you in the palm of his hand. Take care now.